edited 2 new DVDs, which are available here tonight, by the way. Having just edited these DVDs, I realized that I sort of do the same introduction on each one. So on this one, I just want to give a little bit of the reasoning why I have this festival here every year. First of all, it's a good excuse to get all your guitars out of their cases, dust them off, put new strings on them, make sure everything's working right. The festival is a great excuse to go out and buy a new suit. Yeah, that's when you're supposed to cheer. Thank you. Let's try that again. We're going to edit right there. This big cheers. This festival is a great excuse to go out and buy a new suit. But most importantly, friends, this festival is a great excuse to get together with all of my friends, all the great players that I know, some of the great players I've always wanted to play with, like Dwayne Eddy. And get together and have the best party of the year. So that is the reason why I have the Guitar Geek Festival, and I hope that you guys have as much fun as I do doing it. Thank you very much. Now, okay, as you know, last year we ran an hour and a half late. The crickets are still mad at me. The year before that, ran 2 hours late. I've got 2 digital clocks up here on stage. This festival will run on time, ladies and gentlemen. So, the very first act that we have, they are going to do one song. And I'm going to turn this over to the leader, Mr. Mel Bergman, who you may know from many other Guitar Geek Festival projects, including the Shaddix. And what was the name of that Man-O-War tribute? I don't remember. Anyway, the Seeing Rodrigos, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a hand.
All right, thanks, Deke. Nice to see all my old friends here, too. I've been involved with this since the beginning, and it's great to be back. So this is a Guitar Geek Festival, not a Drum Geek Festival, so we have dispensed with the drummer. Thank you. So what we're doing tonight, folks, to start this off, we're going to start it off kind of slow. This is the Concierto de Aranjuez, the Adagio movement. And I met Oscar a while back, and we got to talk in our first conversation, and it turns out that we both knew this piece, and Oscar's actually met Rodrigo. So I said, maybe we can play this thing one day. So here we are, and the Adagio movement is actually the most recorded classical guitar piece of the 20th century, and you may know the melody once we start playing it. And this is really geeky. I mean, this, most of the acts that they show go like this, right? Or this will do neither of those two, I believe. Well, maybe one part of that. I don't know. But anyway, so Rodrigo wrote this at the height of the Spanish Civil War in 1939, and obviously that country was being torn apart by the Civil War, and he was blind, and him and his wife were going to have a baby, and something happened and they didn't have a baby. So in order to deal with his grief, this is a 3-part guitar concerto, or it's a concerto for guitar and orchestra. And we're going to do the middle movement, the Adagio movement. So the Concierto, you probably know this from Sketches of Spain by Miles. That's how it got, in 1960, that's how this song really came to, most people know about it. And we're going to attempt to not butcher it today. All right, so without further ado, the Concierto de Aranjuez. I said the Concierto de Aranjuez! Thank you.